Now, getting fired is never fun. But as a teenager working part-time jobs, I feel like everyone got fired at least once. And if you haven't, you definitely got close to getting fired and then ended up quitting, because that's what usually happens. Now, in my scenario, the first time I got fired was hilarious. So I was working as a pizza delivery driver in high school, and to sum it up, I was trash at delivering pizza. I mean, I know it's simple. You drive to the house, you give them their food, and you bang out. But for some reason, I just wasn't as good as the older guys, man. Like, these dudes would go in and out and get like 5 orders at once and come back in like 30 minutes. But meanwhile, I would take long as hell just to do one simple order. Now, sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I would take bathroom breaks and I would, make some pit stops. But for the most part, it wasn't really my fault. For starters, a lot of the places I delivered to were apartment complexes. And oh my God, it was so annoying, because the issue with delivering pizza to apartments is it's like a maze, bro. Like, a lot of times you do so much work just trying to find which apartment, which room, which floor. And I'm like, yo, at this point, bro, you should just come to the store and pick it up. But this was during the pandemic, and, that wasn't happening, you feel me? We had to do no contact delivery. So I'm taking this one guy's order, and yup, he's in an apartment complex. For some reason, Google Maps just didn't account for his crib. Like, it wasn't on Google Maps at all. So I had to call him. He was just giving me the craziest directions. He was like, yeah, so you see that yellow building? So go behind it, walk all the way down, and then go over the hill, and then you should be able to see it. So after going on that annoying adventure, I finally find his crib, and I just go over to it and I drop his food off. But as I'm taking his pizza out of the pouch and I'm leaning forward, the wings fall out and fall onto the sidewalk. So his wings are straight up on the floor, and I'm just like, damn, what do I do? Do I just let him know? Like, this stuff just looks crazy. And I'm like, nah, let's just pretend like nothing happened. I know what you're thinking. That's really messed up. Why would you just leave the scene after completely ruining this dude's meal? First of all, it was an accident. My bad, bro. But second of all, bro, imagine how awkward that would be. Like, he opens the door, he sees his wings on the sidewalk. And on top of that, I took long as hell to deliver it. So it would just be an awkward situation, bro. I'm not trying to deal with that. So I flee the scene, and I hope that, you feel me, he doesn't make too much of a fuss about it. And I just go back and I try to act like nothing happened. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, dang, bro, this dude really might just call the store and complain. So I go and I do more orders. And I'm getting to the end of my shift. And slowly but surely, I feel more confident. I feel like, you know what? He was a cool customer. He ended up letting me slide for an honest mistake. I got about 10 minutes left before it's time to clock out, and someone walks into the store. I want you guys to guess who it was. To absolutely no one's surprise, it was the guy who I messed up and dropped the wings on. Now, surprisingly enough, he wasn't that mad. He was actually pretty chill. He just wanted a refund, right? He wanted his money back. Now, you already know what I was doing. I was just camping out back, acting busy, because I just did not want to be involved in the situation, obviously. But at the very end, this is what really got me annoyed. At the very end of the refund process, my manager asks him, do you remember who it was that messed up? And this dude says, yes, I actually have it on my Ring doorbell. I'm like, what? How did I not notice? I was so close to getting away scot-free. And then this dude pulls this out last minute. And I'm like, yo, I'm cooked. It's over. I don't know how I didn't notice it, but he had a Ring doorbell and I was caught in 4K straight up. He shows the footage and you just see me straight up on the camera look directly at the door. And I'm like, damn, yo, GG's. So yeah, that is the end of it. I lost my job, and if we're being real, the manager was just already fed up with me. I was making too many mistakes, and that was just the straw that broke the camel's back for sure. But with that being said, moral of the story, when you do a job, try to, make sure you don't make that many mistakes. I don't know what to say, man. With that being said, I hope you made it this far. If you did, drop a like, drop a sub. We on the road to 20K subs, man. I'm literally 1K away. Let's run it up. I think we can get there by the end of this month.